What's going on, guys? Scott Dean, Irish Bodybuilding Aesthetics, and this is it, guys. The thing that I've been building up to. My last max effort week before I go for the max efforts before the end of the year. So we're starting it off here with squats, low bar squats, and the plan was to get up to 160 kilo for one, obviously, for 355 pounds, which is 160 kilos. Sorry about that. And as you see, that was the case, and I actually done more than that. So as you see here, we started off with 60 kilo, and just showing you two versions here to show you that I am hitting well past parallel. And I do on all of them. So we started off with 60 kilo for 3 sets for a couple of reps, 100 kilo for 2 sets, 120 for a double, and then we went 140 for a single, and then 160 for a single. So how I prepared for this, just to kind of let you a bit know, and how well I hit this, was I made sure that my nutrition was on point, my water intake was on point, and the day of the squat I made sure that sitting in school I sat kind of awkwardly to make sure that my hip flexors weren't tight, because the number one cause of tight hip flexors is sitting down. If anyone didn't know that, and I sit down for 6-7 hours at a time in school every day, so I tend to have really tight hip flexors. So I try and take care of them in certain ways. But guys, this day I felt absolutely on fire. I felt like I was invincible. Nothing could stop me. Everything went so well. As I said, my water intake was on point. I felt hydrated. My nutrition was on point. I felt strong. My hip flexors weren't tight. My whole body was loose, and it just felt absolutely fantastic, which allowed me to not only hit what I wanted to hit, but actually exceed my own potential and push past what I should have hit and was going to hit, just go past miles past it, well heavier than I was supposed to. So here we are going for this is the start of the singles now. So 140 for a single, and for this we went to the working set, as I said, 160 kilo, which is around 355 pounds. So there we go. 140 was really easy, quick single, nice and easy, straight into 160 here. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, right, this is going to be it. I'm going to hit this, and this will be my set. And as you see here, I went down and came back up real easy, and I just thought to myself, wow, I am hitting a lot more than this. I am going for so much more. So I put on 170 kilo, which is 375 pounds. And I was like, right, I'm going to hit this. It'll be 20 kilo past my last PR, which I believe is 45 pounds. And I was like, hit that, and I was like, it was hard enough, but I was like, right, I'm feeling great today, and I'm going to show everyone what I can do, and I'm going to push past so much more of my potential. And I put 175 kilo, which is in and around 385 to 87 pounds, including the clips, somewhere around there. And what actually happens here, I mispositioned myself and I had to reposition, and what happens here is I take it off and I feel the load on my back, and I'm just like, right, I'm not set up, and I put it back. So I really encourage anyone who sets up and just thinks, if you don't feel like you're gonna have it, you feel like you haven't set up well enough, I encourage you to put the weight back and either don't do it or try and reset up and do it. Don't like miss something just because you set up badly. So as I see, I reset myself, and this wasn't the cleanest of reps or the nicest reps, but I hit depth and I got it. It's simple as, look, I hit depth there. That's definitely parallel or past parallel. Wasn't clean, as I said, but I hit it, and that is all that matters. So that's a 55-pound PR or a 25 kilo PR, and that is, for my own goals, my own personal goals, that is astounding for me to hit something like that. To accomplish something like that, it makes me feel so good about myself. So from there we moved on to the bench max effort this portion of the week, and to be honest, this was probably the worst I've ever had. Everything just didn't go the way I wanted it to go. So I started off here with 60 kilo for a couple of reps, just to start off, and I went from 60 kilo to 70 kilo for my second warm up for, I believe, a set or two, just to get used to it. And the goal here today, guys, was to get up to 105 pounds. So a 105 pounds, sorry, 105 kilo. So a 5 kilo PR, which is 232 pounds in there and about. So I moved to 80 kilo here, and this is where I got a spotter, just to get used to getting a spotter. And this is the guy I used for all my sets. He was just near me, benching beside me, and I decided to use him. So I hit him there. I believe actually, sorry, that wasn't 80 kilo, that was 85 kilo. Sorry, and from there I moved to 95 kilo, my last warm up for a single. And this is really smooth. You see this? I've hit this for doubles and triples before, so that was really smooth. And I was like, right, 105 kilo, which, as I said, is just about 233 pounds. So this is it here, and what actually happened was I went down, and I don't know if I could have got the rep. I might have got the rep, I don't know. But I come up and I start to struggle a tiny bit, and your man grabs the weight off me because he said he was scared. He thought I was going to drop it or something like that, and I'm not going to give out to him for it. So what I done was I took a rest and I tried it again, and because I was gassed from the first set, as you see here, I only get a halfway, and it's just that lockout point. I was a hair away from that. If my elbow had flexed a bit more, I would have pushed that up. But it doesn't matter. This stuff happens, and we move on from there. So there, I went for a 1 rep max pause bench, and it was supposed to be 95 kilo. But to be honest, I felt like that was a pause that I touched my chest and said press. But looking back on it, it looked too quick to even count in competition. So I'm not going to count it. So from there, we moved on to the master. My favorite thing of all is the sumo deadlift, and I was just ecstatic for this day. I really wanted to hit something ridiculous on this, and I was a bit, to be honest, a bit emotional and down from my benching portion of the week, and I was like, right, I have to hit this. I'm gonna hit this. So I was aiming for a 200 kilo, which is 440 pounds, and my previous was 90 kilo, which was 425 pounds. So a 15 pound PR, a 10 kilo PR. And as you see here, I warped the. This is kind of the same way I warm up my squats. 60 kilo for 3 sets, 100 kilo for 2 sets, and then my last more than 1 rep is 120 kilo for a double, just a quick double, and then I move into go up in 20 kilo and 1 rep from there. And how I fixed my deadlift, because in my last video prior to this, I was saying my deadlift was off. I let the bar be about an inch or two away from my shins. Then I got in position and pulled the bar close to me. That allowed me to see. So 180 kilo here is the last warm up before I actually go for the set. And you see this is really quick and really smooth. I just got this and I put 200 kilo on the bar. Someone in the gym told me it was too much weight. Some guy who didn't know me was like, oh, that's too much weight, you can't lift that. And I was like, yeah, I am going to lift this. And this is what happened, guys. I picked up this bar, and this bar I did not stop until this bar got up. And being honest, I should have hit well more than this. Look, like you're going to see now that this is really, really quick. It comes up off the floor like nothing. It really does. If you see this, look, just absolutely nothing. Bang off the floor. And really quick and really easy. I never had a problem with my speed off the floor, to be honest. So it was like, right, 205 kilo. And as you see here, even though it's only a 5 kilo, I literally couldn't get this off the ground. But in any way, guys, I want to thank you all for watching on this journey. We're going to continue on the journey to the big tree until the end of the year, and when I do all my PRs, and that's when I'll set everything. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate everyone who watches this, follows me, and is on this journey. So yeah, once again, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.